Michael Hoefflinger, Becoming Facebook, the 10 Challenges that Define the Company That's Disrupting the World. In the book, Becoming Facebook, the 10 Challenges that Define the Company That's Disrupting the World, Michael Hoefflinger takes readers on a journey through Facebook's remarkable rise and the obstacles it faced along the way. The author provides an insider's view of the company's progress, revealing how it grew from a small startup to one of the leading global tech giants. Through an engaging narrative, Hoefflinger touches upon crucial topics that consolidated Facebook's success, such as its relentless pursuit of growth, the introduction and evolution of the news feed, and key acquisitions, like Instagram. The book also delves into challenges related to worldwide connectivity, controversies surrounding the platform, and an eye towards the future with virtual and augmented reality.
The birth of Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook's founder, developed a passion for coding at a young age thanks to his father, and became fixated on creating online connections between people. Before Facebook, he made CourseMatch, which allowed Harvard students to connect through social and academic interests. However, launching FaceMash, which required hacking into Harvard's residence houses to upload student photos, resulted in Zuckerberg's probation. Nonetheless, this led him to establish the Facebook.com on February 4, 2004. The history and growth of Facebook. Facebook's journey began as a niche networking site exclusive to elite universities before it expanded rapidly across the United States and several other countries. The company prioritized engagement as a measure of growth, improving tracking and analysis tools to enhance user experience. Its partnership with Google and email providers boosted user acquisition, and by 2016, Facebook had 1 billion daily users and reigned as the top-ranked social network in 129 countries. However, challenges remain in some countries such as China, Russia, Japan, and South Korea, where local versions of Facebook dominate or are blocked by governments. The evolution of Facebook news feed. Chris Cox, a longtime Facebook employee, created the personal news feed in 2006 to keep users engaged. Initially, users disliked the idea of their activity being shared, but it became a dominant force as cell phones became the preferred platform for accessing Facebook. The news feed algorithm was changed in 2009 with the introduction of the like button, making it easier for Facebook to measure user engagement. Online surveys were utilized to request direct feedback from users, allowing them to tailor their news feed to their interests and preferences. In 2016, Facebook announced that family and friends would receive higher priority on news feed than publishers and businesses. As more people use news feed, the free market determines what is most relevant to the majority of users. The Instagram success story. Instagram's ingenious transformation from a failed social media app to a photo-sharing phenomenon is a lesson in persistence and creativity. The co-founders Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger toiled relentlessly to rebrand the app by ditching irrelevant features and focusing on users' interest in sharing photos. This strategy worked as Instagram rapidly grew to beat rivals such as Foursquare and Twitter's Vine. The app's purchase by Facebook for $1 billion was viewed as a pricey gamble that eventually paid off. The similarity in vision and friendship between Zuckerberg and Systrom also consolidated the purchase. Today, Instagram still focuses on users sharing photos, and it has more than 1 billion monthly users across the globe. The rise and fall of Facebook's IPO. Before Facebook's IPO in 2012, the company disclosed that it did not generate substantial revenue from mobile products. General Motors also stated that its $10 million investment in Facebook advertising did not yield significant returns. Despite this, the demand for Facebook's shares was high, and the IPO opened with a 30-minute delay. The price of Facebook's shares dropped from $42 to $17.73 by September 2012, and the Wall Street Journal labeled it a fiasco. However, Facebook rebounded positively after CEO Mark Zuckerberg discussed his concerns and was praised for his honesty. By 2016, Facebook was worth nearly $350 billion and was the most used app for 48% of mobile phone users in the US and most other countries. Connecting the unconnected. Despite the widespread availability of smartphones, a vast majority of the world population remains unconnected to the internet due to the high cost of data plans and lack of infrastructure. Facebook's Free Basics initiative aims to provide a simplified introduction to the internet, yet it has faced criticism for undermining net neutrality. Despite these challenges, Facebook continues to work towards connecting the unconnected by exploring new technologies such as virtual reality and augmented reality. With the widespread prevalence of smartphones, it may seem that almost everyone has internet access. However, that is far from the case. As of 2015, 4 billion people worldwide still lack internet access. In fact, less than 20% of people in South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa have an internet connection, many of whom lack network coverage or electricity. Furthermore, women and those in rural areas, who are likely to be illiterate and have less money, face disproportionate challenges in gaining access. Connectivity is a crucial aspect of a modern world, with the lack thereof being debilitating to economic growth. In particular, the connectivity challenge perpetuates a vicious cycle, wherein those who are not connected struggle to increase their income. However, there are three main obstacles to achieving universal internet access: availability, affordability, and awareness. The most obvious obstacle is availability, with over 1 billion people living in areas with no internet connectivity. Infrastructure costs a lot of money to build and offers little return on investment, making it difficult for local operators to justify. To overcome this, social media giant Facebook had to work with local providers to develop communication networks. Affordability is also a significant obstacle to internet access. Many low-cost smartphones are available for $50 or less, but data plans remain prohibitively expensive. In a survey of 42,000 people across 11 countries, 85% of the unconnected did not know what the internet is, and half had never even heard that word. To solve this issue, Facebook introduced its Free Basics initiative, which aims to provide a simplified introduction to the internet. Its stripped-down version of the Facebook app that works with local telecommunications networks. Since its launch in Zambia in July 2014, Free Basics has spread to 37 countries, providing interconnectivity to over 25 million people. However, Facebook's efforts have not come without criticism. Advocacy groups claim that the Free Basics initiative violates net neutrality, the principle that no operator should restrict access to any service on the internet. By offering only a small portion of the internet for free, Facebook has been accused of digital colonialism, taking advantage of weaker groups. The Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, blocked Free Basics in the country in 2016 despite Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg's close relationship with the Indian Prime Minister and his op-eds in the Times of India. Despite these obstacles, Facebook continues to work tirelessly towards connecting the unconnected by exploring new technologies such as virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR. The social media giant acquired Oculus VR for $2 billion in 2014, which designed high-tech goggles that can immerse viewers in an experience. VR allows users to watch an NBA game as if they were sitting courtside and attend lectures remotely. Augmented reality is similar to VR, with the additional bonus of overlaying visual information on the user's existing world, creating a more immersive experience. Facebook sees these technologies as vital in delivering three-dimensional experiences that will inevitably become more mainstream in the future. In conclusion, Facebook's efforts to connect the unconnected were fueled by the connectivity challenge, which hinders global economic growth. However, Facebook faces multiple obstacles in providing universal internet access, including but not limited to affordability, availability, and awareness. While Facebook's Free Basics initiative seemed like a solution, it has faced criticism for undermining net neutrality. Facebook continues to work on these issues with local governments while exploring new technologies such as VR and AR to create an interconnected world. Facebook, threats, dominance, and lessons learned. Facebook could face several challenges, including the possible shift in consumer attention, loss of key personnel, government intervention, among others. Its dependence on Apple and Google and the evolving technology could also impact its market share. However, Facebook has proven to be resilient and has bounced back from several failures by learning lessons that include understanding core product value, maximizing infrastructure, democratizing products for all, and disrupting oneself. Despite the challenges, Zuckerberg believes that having the best people is critical to being bold and resilient.
As a testament to the company's resilience and adaptability, becoming Facebook demonstrates how the tech giant overcame pivotal challenges that shaped its trajectory in the realm of social media. Hoefflinger offers valuable insights into Facebook's growth strategy, imperative investments in product innovation, and commitment to constant evolution. The book highlights the importance of staying committed to the core mission while embracing change and learning from failures. Additionally, it sheds light on Facebook's future foray into virtual and augmented reality and its anticipated influence on users' experiences in the digital sphere. Providing readers with a comprehensive understanding of the social media titan's journey, becoming Facebook is a compelling narrative that offers key takeaways on the factors that contributed to Facebook's unprecedented success.